Now let us deal with the last part of this unit, that is curve tracing. And here now in the third part we are going to discuss about method of tracing parametric curves. So let us first discuss what are parametric curves. So parametric curves are having what a type like this. So x is in terms of theta or t, and y is also in terms of parameter theta or t. So if x is in terms of theta t, y is also in terms of theta or t, okay, any one variable will be there. In that case it becomes your parametric curve. So t is parameter or theta is parameter. Okay, now how to check symmetry? Again we have same type of points, symmetry. Okay, now this is the procedure. If by replacing, or if x is even, y is odd, that is f of t is even, g of t is odd, x is even, y is odd, curve is symmetrical about x axis. On the other hand, for checking symmetry about y axis we have two criterias. Okay, the first one will be if x is what odd, y is even. Okay, if this condition is satisfied, it is symmetrical about y axis. If this condition is not satisfied, in that case, yes, if what by replacing t by pi minus t, what x has same value with opposite sign, whereas y value is same, that is y value is unchanged, in that curve is symmetrical what about y axis. So for checking symmetry about y axis there are two criteria. Now let me tell you a shortcut, okay, for your syllabus. All the parametric curves are definitely symmetrical about what y axis. Okay, there are in total 6 curves that is in your syllabus. Out of that, every curve is symmetrical about y axis. The cycloids are symmetrical about y axis, 4 curves are symmetrical about y axis, and remaining 2 curves are symmetrical about both the axes. That you remember, that will be shortcut for you. So if you see a parametric curve of your syllabus, write directly that what all are symmetrical about y axis, and if it is cycloid, it is only symmetrical about y axis, and if it is tractrix or asteroid, what is tractrix, what is asteroid, we are going to see it. All the 6 curves we are going to see. Out of that 6, I am going to show it 3, remaining 3 you do at home. So that is what regarding your symmetry. Okay, so make a table of values of x, y, t and dy by dx. Now you can calculate value of dy by dx. Dy by dx is dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So find dy by dt from this and find dx by dt from this, and put the value and find out value of dy by dx. So make a table of values of what, a table like this: xy, xy, t and dy by dx. So after making this table, yes, we will find out tangents, okay, and everything. Now let us have the first problem. Okay, so if you have this type of curve, x is equal to a inside bracket t plus sin t and y is equal to a inside bracket 1 plus cos t, then that curves are called cycloids. So there are 4 cycloids depending on what the positive and negative signs. Okay, so if this is plus, this is also plus. If middle signs are plus, then it is what, first cycloid. First is plus, first middle sign is plus, whereas second is minus, that is second cycloid. First is minus, second is plus, third cycloid, and first is minus, second is also minus in middle, and that is your what, last, fourth cycloid. Out of 4 cycloid, what I am going to discuss one cycloid here, remaining 3 it is for your homework. Okay, now let us go for what, symmetry. As I told you, this curve is symmetrical about what, y axis, because if you replace what, t by pi minus t, y has same value whereas x has equal and opposite value. That's why what, this curve is symmetrical about what, y axis. Okay, so this curve is symmetrical about y axis. Okay, and then we will find out value of dy by dx. Dy by dx will be dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So dy by dt, yes, here it is minus a sin theta, and dx by dt is 1 plus sin theta. So a times 1 plus sin, sorry, a plus 1, a inside bracket 1 plus cos theta. If you use half an angle formula, we get the answer of tan dy by dx equal to minus tan t by 2. So let us make a table of values of what, t, x, y, dy by dx. I recommend you to just deal with this part, that is positive values of what, t. So put what, t is equal to 0, okay, and get values of x. Okay, so values